Next sum, number 23. I'm writing question also so that when you read the notes, no need to see textbook once again. Right. Earth's mean temperature, Earth's mean temperature can be assumed to be 280 Kelvin. How will the curve of black body radiation look like for this temperature? Find out lambda max. Find out lambda max in which part of electromagnetic radiation in brackets, that means spectrum, does this value lie? Three parts are there given. First, we have to find how will the curve of black body radiation look for this temperature. Then what is lambda maximum, and that value will come in which part of black body spectrum. So three parts they have asked in the sum. Earth's mean temperature can be assumed to be 280. How will the curve of black body radiation look like for this temperature? Find out lambda maximum. In which part of electromagnetic spectrum does this value lie? We all know black body spectrum is graphical representation of radiant energy emitted to the wavelength at given temperature. So black body spectrum will first increase to maximum and then decrease. So this will be graphical representation at temperature 280 Kelvin. This is corresponding to E maximum is called lambda maximum, and lambda maximum is B upon T. B is called as Wain's displacement constant. Its value is 2.897 into 10 raised to minus 3. This you have to remember. Temperature is given 280 Kelvin. Now clearly I can say this can be written as 289.7 into 10 raised to minus 5 upon 280. Again, if you do by log, it will come nearly 1 point something into 10 raised to minus 5. So this is 1.035 into 10 raised to minus 5 meter. In which part it belongs? Definitely you can see it is not in visible. Visible के लिए it is 4000 to 8000 into Angstrom unit. So it will go on the right hand side of our visible. Visible के just बाजू में क्या आता है? Infrared. But this particular 10 raised to minus 5, when you study electromagnetic wave, you will come to know it lies in microwave region. ये पार्ट बाद में करेंगे, अभी खाली ऐसे ही लिख दो, इट लाइज इन माइक्रोवेव रीजन. कॉपी द क्वेश्चन.
सर ये सेम फॉर्म में लिखो ना, मतलब ग्राफ वगैरह बना.
ग्राफ लिख के फिर, क्योंकि ग्राफ पूछा है, फिर लैम्डा पूछा है, फिर रीजन पूछा है ना.
हाँ सर.
अगर 10 रेज टू माइनस 6 आता ना, तो आई वुड हैव रिटन इंफ्रारेड. Just two more sums are there, then we'll do some theory.
Yes sir, done.
Completed? Okay. Next sum number 20. A small, साहिल म्यूट करके रखो. A small blackened solid copper sphere of radius 2.5 centimeter is placed in an evacuated chamber. If it is evacuated chamber, that means heat loss will be only due to radiation. The temperature of the chamber is maintained at 100 degrees Celsius. At what rate energy supplied must be supplied to the copper sphere to maintain denotes temperature at 110 degree Celsius. Sigma equals to 5.76. अभी ये लोग ने wrong ले लिया. It should be 67, but because it is given, I'm taking that. 10 raised to minus 8 joule per second, meters raised to minus 2, Kelvin raised to 4. हो गया लिख के? Hello, completed?
Yes, sir.
See, read carefully what black solid sphere is placed in chamber. मतलब खाली बॉडी नहीं है, साथ में सराउंडिंग भी है. टेम्परेचर ऑफ चेंबर मतलब किसका? बॉडी का क्या सराउंडिंग का? हेलो
सर बॉडी का.
नहीं, बॉडी तो स्फीयर का फॉर्म में है ना.
हाँ.
उसको चेंबर में रखा है.
टेम्परेचर ऑफ द सराउंडिंग.
तो सराउंडिंग को 100 पे रखा है. हाउ मच यू विल सप्लाई द एनर्जी टू द कॉपर स्फीयर so that its temperature is 110. ओके, ऐसा मीनिंग है ना.
यस सर.
सो हम लोग ने क्या किया है, एक बॉडी है स्फेरिकल वाला, उसको चैम्बर में रखा है. दिस शुड बी एट टेम्परेचर 110. दिस इज मेंटेन्ड एट 100. हाउ मच हीट मस्ट बी सप्लाइड टू दिस? हीट सप्लाइड इज नथिंग बट हीट लॉस्ट, क्योंकि हीट लॉस्ट होगा तो टेम्परेचर कम होएगा. तो जितना हीट लॉस करेगा उतना हीट देना पड़ेगा, सो दैट इट इज मेंटेनिंग 110. सो अगेन we can write data. A black body sphere of radius 2.5 centimeter, that means 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter, is kept in the chamber, maintained at temperature. So uska temperature T naught 100 degrees Celsius, that will be 100 plus 273, which is 373 in Kelvin. What rate of energy? Rate of energy matlab energy per unit time must be supplied. Q by T we have to find, so that it can maintain the temperature of 110 degree Celsius, which is nothing but 110 plus 273. So it will become 383 Kelvin. Sigma, मुझे लगता है वो टेक्स्ट बुक में उल्टा प्रिंट हो गया है. It is 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8 joule per second, meter raised to minus 2, Kelvin raised to minus 4, by Stephen's law of radiation. Q by T is A is sigma T raised to 4 minus T0 raised to 4. So Q by T equals to area of sphere is 4 pi r square into E into sigma T raised to 4 minus T0 raised to 4. So 4 into 3.14 into 2.5, 10 raised to minus 2 raised to 2, because it is black, so E is 1. Sigma I said book में wrong है, actual लिखता हूँ मैं. 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8. Temperature T is 383 raised to 4 minus of 373 raised to 4. So this will become 4 into 3.14, 12.56 into 2.5 का square is 6.25 into 10 raised to minus 4 into 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8. Now 383 raised to 4. If you, I don't know this power 4, but I know this can be written as a square minus b square a plus b square, or you can find in rough power 4 and then substitute. अभी ये क्यों ऐसा कर दिया मालूम नहीं. Generally it is in terms of 400, 500, 600, so zeros gets cancelled. Just copy till this. Again, last part will be log calculation.
Yes, sir. Done.
Last sum of this chapter. Then some I said theory is left out. That will be next sum number 20. Find the temperature of a black body if its spectrum has a peak a lambda maximum equals to 700 nanometer, visible range b lambda max equals to 3 centimeter, microwave range c lambda maximum is 3 meter, which is FM radio waves. Take Wayne's constant B equals to 2.897 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter Kelvin. One of the easiest sum. Find the temperature of body for 3 lambdas. Written? Hello, written?
So 1 minute. Yes, sir.
This is one of the easiest one. 3 बार वही चीज पूछा है. So find the temperature. First case, second case, third case. First lambda maximum, second lambda maximum, third lambda maximum is given. So first temperature, second temperature, third temperature we want. Lambda maximum first is given 700 nanometer. Second is given 3 centimeter. Third is given as 3 meter. Nano you have to convert into meter. 10 raised to minus 9. 3 centimeter is 3 into 10 raised to minus 2. 3 meter already in SI unit. And Wien's displacement constant V is 2.897 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter Kelvin. Now I can say by Wien's displacement law, lambda maximum is B upon T. So lambda maximum of first one is equals to B upon first temperature. Therefore, T1 equals to 2.897 into 10 raised to minus 3 upon 700 into 10 raised to minus 9. Therefore, T1 equals to 28.97 into 10 raised to minus 4. This I can write 7 into 10 raised to minus 7. I did this way because 7 single digit I can easily cancel. Then space is not there, here I'm writing. So this will be equals to 28.97 upon 7 into 10 raised to plus 3 in Kelvin. Now you can manage after this.
So 4.13.
4.13 into 10 raised to 3.
Into 10 raised to 3. So
That would
413.
that much Kelvin.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, you can get second. Similarly, you can get third. Okay. Hello, everybody has understood. This is again easy now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just complete till end. If completed, let me know, because now some theory is left out, that I will complete. I can clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Last year you have done what is specific heat capacity. Specific heat capacity. Last year you have studied. Suppose this is one body. I insert thermometer on this body. It is recording 30 degrees Celsius. When I supply heat, obviously its temperature will increase. I go on supplying the heat till temperature becomes 34. Now this heat which is supplied to this body to increase the temperature of 1 is called just heat capacity. That means heat supplied to raise the temperature by 1 is heat capacity. But heat supplied to raise the temperature of unit mass of substance by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin is called a specific heat capacity. Again, I'm writing here. The amount, अभी लास्ट पार्ट है चैप्टर का, ये इसके ऊपर न्यूमेरिकल्स नहीं दिया है. The amount of heat supplied to unit mass of a substance. Amount of heat supplied to unit mass of substance to raise its temperature by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin is called as specific heat capacity. It's called a specific heat capacity. Let M be the mass of body, S be the specific heat, and delta theta be rise in temperature. Rise in temperature. Then heat supplied Q will be mass into specific heat into change in temperature. This is formula for heat. From this you can get specific heat is Q upon M delta theta. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
याद है ऐसा किया था स्पेसिफिक हीट कैपेसिटी?
हाँ.
अभी इसमें दो टर्म आया, एक हीट कैपेसिटी, दूसरा स्पेसिफिक हीट. So total heat supplied to increase the temperature by delta theta, I said think that as heat capacity. मतलब क्या हीट कैपेसिटी? ये मास, टोटल मास के लिए जो हीट आएगा, मतलब m डिवाइड मत करना. टोटल हीट इज नथिंग बट मास, टोटल मास इनटू डेल्टा थीटा. वी डोंट डिवाइड बाय दिस, यानी कि s इनटू m इनटू डेल्टा थीटा इज टोटल हीट कैपेसिटी, और s का मतलब है खाली स्पेसिफिक हीट कैपेसिटी. So amount of heat required to raise the temperature of unit mass of substance by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin is called as specific heat capacity. If m is the mass, s is the specific heat, delta theta is rising temperature, then total heat supplied is mass into specific heat into delta theta. Matlab S is the heat for 1 kg and temperature change by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin. So if I say S is the specific heat, I increase the mass to 2 kg, then it will be 2 into specific heat into 1 if temperature is changed by 1. Mass 3 किया 3 into specific heat, 4 किया 4 into specific heat, m कर दिया m into specific. Now if temperature is changed by 1 then ms, 2 then 2 ms, 3 then 3 ms, delta theta then ms delta. Please write this specific heat capacity definition. Even though it is last year topic, directly if I would have taken, chances are there you might not remember what is that. So just basic brush up we are doing specific heat capacity.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Others have also completed. The others have also completed. Hello, can I clear it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. अभी लिखना मत, एक 4 definition बताता हूँ. Already it was there in 11th standard. Here only I am explaining you because उसका relation that is important, not there in 12th now for once again. But entrance के लिए तो सब लगने वाला है. Why there is need to define two specific heats in case of gases. So mostly whenever we deal with gas, we deal at 4 condition. One is called as isobaric, that means constant pressure. Then isochoric, which is constant volume. Then isothermal, that is constant temperature.
Isothermal.
Then adiabatic, which is meaning is constant heat. So this was there in actual 11. Why there is need to define two specific heat in case of gases? 12th may they will not ask, but without knowing this, I cannot go to the further topic, and there is one chapter called thermodynamics. So gas can be heated at isobaric condition, that means pressure is constant, or isochoric condition where volume is constant, isothermal temperature constant, adiabatic heat constant.
सर इसमें डेल्टा पी डेल्टा वी डेल्टा टी और क्यू जीरो रहेगा ना?
इसमें
डेल्टा मतलब आइसोबारिक में डेल्टा पी जीरो रहेगा ना?
ये आपने केमिस्ट्री में पढ़ा है,
हाँ
कॉमन सेंस है ना. प्रेशर कांस्टेंट है मतलब
तो
नो
जीरो.
चेंज इन प्रेशर, मतलब चेंज इन पी which is denoted as delta P is zero. Now since Q मतलब heat, we got it is mass into specific heat into change in temperature. So I can say specific heat is Q upon M into change in temperature. If gas is heated adiabatically, then heat is neither supplied nor absorbed, so Q will be 0. So specific heat will be 0 upon M delta theta. 0 upon anything is 0.
Yes.
Yes. So specific heat in adiabatic condition is 0. If gas is heated isothermally, then change in temperature is 0. So our specific heat will be Q upon M into 0. M into 0 is 0.
Infinite.
Infinite. This gives us idea. Specific heat can be 0 also, can be infinite also in case of gases if heated adiabatically in isothermal condition. अभी दो और बच गया, एक प्रेशर पे और एक वॉल्यूम पे. जीरो का कुछ मीनिंग नहीं है, इंफिनिटी का भी कुछ मीनिंग नहीं है, मतलब हीट ही नहीं आएगा. इंफिनिटी हम लोग कर नहीं सकते. सो इन ऑर्डर, अभी जीरो इंफिनिटी मतलब इनफाइनाइट वैल्यूज हो सकते हैं. सो इन ऑर्डर टू हैव डेफिनेट वैल्यूज ऑफ स्पेसिफिक हीट, गैस इज हीटेड either at constant pressure or at constant volume. तो आंसर जीरो इंफिनिटी नहीं आएगा, इनफाइनाइट भी नहीं आएगा. एक फिक्स प्रेशर पे कुछ तो आएगा, एक फिक्स वॉल्यूम पे कुछ तो आएगा. सब चेंज करेंगे तो आर्बिट्ररी हो जाएगा. इन ऑर्डर टू हैव टू डेफिनेट वैल्यूज of specific heat, gas is heated either at constant pressure or at constant volume. So now for definition, what is meaning of specific heat at constant volume or constant pressure. Don't write it because definition is not required. Principal specific heat at constant volume. Definition I am telling because relation chahiye, but I am not writing because you have done in 11th standard. Principal specific heat at constant volume. Because it is dealing with gas, then you will not say in definition as substance, you will say gas. The amount of heat supplied to raise the temperature of unit mass of gas by, I said unit mass of gas, by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin at constant volume is called as principal specific heat at constant volume. Any doubt in this definition?
No, sir.
Now, same definition, this is denoted by actually small cv. Same definition we can create for constant pressure. The amount of heat supplied to raise the temperature of unit mole of gas by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin at constant pressure is called as principal specific heat at constant pressure, denoted by small c suffix p. Okay? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now, next is molar specific heat at constant volume. Molar means mole. Mole means given weight upon molecular weight. Molar specific heat at constant. एक ही line change करने वाला. The amount of heat required to raise the temperature of, in place of mass, we'll write unit mole of gas by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin at constant volume is called as molar specific heat at constant volume. It is denoted by capital C. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So what will be the specific molar specific heat at constant pressure?
Yes, sir.
What will be molar specific heat at constant pressure?
Uh, समझा नहीं मतलब क्वेश्चन.
सब कुछ लिखा है, खाली रीड करने का है.
अच्छा.
वॉल्यूम की जगह पे प्रेशर बोलना है.
Pressure. The amount of heat supplied to raise the temperature of unit mole of gas by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin at constant pressure is called molar specific heat at constant pressure.
ओके, डिनोटेड बाय कैपिटल सी.
CP.
इधर तक आपने 11th में किया है. अभी 12th till last year it was not there, it was deleted because chemistry का पार्ट बोलते थे, इस बार दे दिया है. राइट, obtain Mayer's relation. Write this heading, obtain Mayer's relation. Obtain Mayer's relation. ओके रिटर्न।
Yes, sir.
अभी रुक जाओ, मैं पूरा एंड तक करता हूँ तभी लिखाता हूँ। कंसिडर 1 mole of ideal gas to be enclosed in a cylinder, fitted with frictionless, weightless, air-tight piston. Let P, V, T be the initial pressure, volume, and temperature respectively. When gas is heated at constant volume. If gas is heated at constant volume, that means this piston cannot move up. When we heat the gas, definitely gas cut temperature increases, so kinetic energy will increase. So it will collide with the wall of container and the piston, so it should expand. But we are applying pressure from the top, not allowing it to expand. If it is not increasing the volume, that means there is no displacement. That means there is no work done. So only heat supplied is used to increase the internal energy. Bouncer? Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you repeat, please?
When I supply heat, फर्स्ट स्टेप कोई भी बोलेगा मतलब टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा, ये तो फिक्स है।
Yes,
टेम्परेचर बढ़ा तो हम लोग को मालूम है काइनेटिक एनर्जी इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू टेम्परेचर, मतलब काइनेटिक एनर्जी बढ़ेगा।
Yes.
काइनेटिक एनर्जी को ही बोलते हैं इंटरनल एनर्जी बढ़ेगा।
हाँ.
अभी एक्सपांड हुआ तो वर्क भी होना चाहिए।
हाँ.
लेकिन इसका तो वॉल्यूम कांस्टेंट रखा है हम लोग ने बाय इंक्रीजिंग प्रेशर ऊपर से।
अच्छा. हाँ हाँ हाँ.
So can I say heat supplied at constant volume is only used to increase the internal energy?
Yes. The constant volume.
That means heat supplied at constant volume is used only to increase the internal energy. अब ये heat supplied का फॉर्मूला क्या है? N CV dt हो जाएगा if temperature is changed by dt. But 1 मोल का गैस लिया तो 1 CV dt हो जाएगा।
CVDT हो जाएगा.
That means heat supplied at constant volume is equals to CV dt. Now I'm saying what will happen if it is supplied at constant pressure. When gas is heated at constant pressure, that means only pressure acting is atmospheric pressure, no additional pressure is acting other than that if it is at NTP. So if gas is heated at constant pressure, then heat supplied is going to increase the temperature by amount dt. Suppose heat supplied will increase the temperature, this temperature will increase the kinetic energy, तो फिर से इसका स्पीड बढ़ेगा हर एक डायरेक्शन में, इसके साथ टकराएगा। दिस टाइम वी आर नॉट मेंटेनिंग द वॉल्यूम कांस्टेंट, सो इट विल एक्सपांड, तो इतना इसका वॉल्यूम विल इंक्रीज। इतना समझा आपको? हेलो?
हाँ सर.
तो हीट तो सप्लाई किया लेकिन कांस्टेंट प्रेशर पे, सो इट इज डूइंग टू थिंग्स। इसका काइनेटिक एनर्जी मतलब इंटरनल एनर्जी बढ़ाया, प्लस इट इज डूइंग वर्क आल्सो अगेंस्ट एटमॉस्फेरिक pressure or against pressure during expansion. Force into displacement is called work done. Now if I change the temperature by dt, in any condition. तो उसका एनर्जी इंटरनल हर एक केस में सीवीडीटी होने वाला है, टेम्परेचर सेम रखा तो।
हाँ
मतलब मुझे अगर बाई चांस मूवी देखने जाना है और टिकट है 200 रुपीज, तो मेरे पॉकेट में कम से कम 200 तो चाहिए ना।
यस
हम लोग 5 फ्रेंड मिलके मूवी देखने वाले थे और सबको बोला टिकट का पैसा है 200। एक सेकंड, हेलो, ओके, मैडम कॉल मी एट अराउंड 2:30। So I said if it is 200, 200 is minimum ticket amount. Some student stays just close to that hall, so he will carry only 200. दूसरा थोड़ा दूर रहता है, मिनिमम ऑटो का पैसा लगता है 18 रुपीज। ये 200 वाला बोला नहीं, मुझे तो पॉपकॉर्न खाने का आदत है, 100 रुपीज एक्स्ट्रा रखा। दैट मीन्स बेसिकली हर एक के पास मिनिमम 200 है क्या नहीं?
हाँ है।
तो अगर हर एक का टेम्परेचर डीटी से बढ़ाया तो कम से कम उसको डीयू वाला एनर्जी तो चाहिए, तभी टेम्परेचर डीटी से बढ़ेगा।
यस
किसने तो थोड़ा काम भी किया तो प्लस और एक्स्ट्रा देना पड़ेगा ना मुझे, नहीं समझा?
हाँ हाँ सर।
देखो जब भी टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा तो एक चीज फिक्स बढ़ता है, दैट इज काइनेटिक एनर्जी। सो इफ टेम्परेचर इज चेंज बाय सेम अमाउंट, then definitely kinetic energy will change by same amount. So hence if gas is heated whether at constant pressure or at constant volume or at anything, temperature if I change by dt, तो कम से कम उसका काइनेटिक एनर्जी तो बढ़ने वाला है। सबका टेम्परेचर सेम चेंज किया तो सेम काइनेटिक एनर्जी बढ़ने वाला है। Hence minimum heat required if temperature is changing by dt is nothing but CVDT fixed। वापस देख लो तुम। Consider 1 mole of ideal gas to be enclosed in a cylinder fitted with frictionless, weightless, airtight piston. P, V, T be the initial pressure, volume, temperature. When gas is heated at constant volume, if temperature is changed by dT, then heat supplied at constant volume is used to increase kinetic energy, that is internal energy. So for 1 mole it will be NCVD. First equation. When gas is heated at constant pressure, then heat supplied is used for two purposes. Partly to increase the internal energy and remaining to perform work during expansion against external atmospheric pressure. Clear this much? Hello? Hello?
Yes sir.
So heat supplied at constant pressure for 1 mole is CPDT and du is same if temperature remains same, that is CVDT. Work done is PdV. Now why you see? Work is force into displacement. Force is pressure into area into displacement. This was our cylinder. That gas expanded up till this much. So this is area of base into distance covered dx. So area of base into height is nothing but change in volume. So I can write P dV. But for 1 mole of ideal gas, we know that PV is RT. So P dV will be R dt. Pressure is constant, खाली change volume का हो गया. Therefore, we can write Cp dt equals to Cv dt plus R dt. Cp dt equal to Cv dt. Cp dt equals to Cv dt plus R dt. Throughout dt cancel. So Cp equal to Cv plus R. That means Cp minus Cv equal to R. This is known as Mayer's relation for molar specific heat. Clear this much? Writing part we'll see next class. I will give you the notes and then explain. Is it clear till there? Cp minus Cv equal to R.
Yes, sir.
So that's all for today. Revise and keep. Monday 101% this chapter will get over and we'll start with MCQs.
Okay, sir.
But
Thank
that's
you,
all
sir.
for today. Yes, take care. Evening. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.